Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Stina, if you're new around here. Today I just wanted to take you through my basics for my vegan kitchen. They're kind of things that if you're starting out on your vegan journey that are really good to have in your pantry. They will just make sure that you're kind of starting off with all the basics, or not all of the basics, but a lot of them, and just makes it a lot easier to come up with recipes. And a lot of these ingredients actually form the basis for multiple recipes. So let's get started. Okay, so what I'm going to start with first, some legumes, red lentils. You can also use like any brand. I'm not doing like an organic, non-organic thing. I buy organic if I can actually afford it at the supermarket, or I'll just buy a regular brand. So I'll just get red lentils. You can also use green lentils. It doesn't really matter, any kind of lentils. They're really good for soups and things like that. And the next one would be some quinoa. There's so many different varieties on the market, so you just go with whatever you feel like on the day. It doesn't really matter. And rice is quite a big part of this diet, so it can be any rice as well. Some people really prefer like to eat only white rice, and that's fine. Brown rice has a bit more fiber. And it's probably better for weight loss, but if you're not really trying to lose weight, eat all the white rice that you can. The next thing would be actually beans. You can red kidney beans are great for protein as well. Chickpeas, again, any brand. This time around I've got organic ones from Aldi. These are very affordable. The next thing would be also white beans, any kind of beans really. There's like a million out there. So black beans, I haven't got any at the moment, so sorry about that, but any kind of beans you can get your hands on. The next thing would be potatoes. Now I'm following the starch solution by Dr. McDougall, so he's big on potatoes, and I love potatoes, any kind of potatoes. So I'm a potato girl, so I cannot recommend you get as many potatoes as you can, because they will just help you with a really well-rounded vegan diet. So, and next, bananas. Now, what I do, I buy a lot when they're on sale. I let them go quite brown, then I peel them and put them in the freezer, and they are great for smoothies and vegan ice cream and so many other things. For cooking as well, making banana breads, pancakes, so many things. So they're a staple, absolutely. The next thing will probably be, what can't I live without? My oats. I love oats. Oats are great for breakfast, and again, it goes in a lot of different things. You can also make flour out of it and use it for baking. So oats, you gotta have oats. If you don't like oats, just wait. I'll have recipes coming up, and I promise you will end up loving oats. The next thing are nuts. Now, nuts are an important part of a vegan diet. Sorry about the noise. So that's can be almonds, cashews, walnuts, pecans, whatever you want. The only thing with nuts is really calorie dense, so just use them a little bit sparingly. Now, cashews are used for a lot of vegan sauces, for salad dressings and just on top of Mexican bowls and stuff like that. So you gotta have a bag of those. The next thing would be cocoa powder. Now, this is just a Coles brand, which is inexpensive, and it was kind of what I could find at the moment. Like, I did look at some other options, but they were like $10 for a bag, and being a single mom, no. So what else have I got? Okay, next, got pitted dates. Now, I love dates, not by themselves. I don't eat them straight out the bag. You can, but I use them for protein balls. They're the base for that, and in cooking, cakes, things like that as well. Get some dates. They're really inexpensive. Aldi, I think this is like $1.50 for a whole bag. Again, very nutrient dense, or calorie dense, sorry. So use sparingly. Next, I've got nutritional yeast. Now, I don't really like this, I have to be honest. But again, it goes in a lot of vegan sauces that you put on your food. And it just, it has a lot of B vitamin, B12, and fiber and protein as well. So it's kind of like a supplement, but it goes in a lot of the cooking. You can make your pasta cheesy with it, things like that. I'm not a huge fan of pasta, cheesy pasta, but if you're into like mac and cheese, this is where you want to go. Next, on the ground, I've got desiccated coconut. You can also use coconut flakes, anything like that. If you don't like coconut, don't worry about it. It is a staple. It's not really a staple as such, but it just kind of adds different flavors to whatever you're cooking. You can just do it on top of your breakfast cereal or your oats. I use it in my oats. So I love this one. Now, the next one would be rice noodles. Again, noodles, you know, come in so many different sizes and shapes and thicknesses and all that stuff. But the rice noodles are a good vegan option. They're obviously great for Asian recipes, pad thai and things like that. Obviously, these are called pad thai noodles. But you can use them also for salads. So really nice fresh salads. Next, let's do the drinks. Okay, so I have not had cow's milk in probably almost 20 years now. I only ever drink nut milk, so almond milk or oat milk, soy milk, anything like that. I just buy whatever is on special. If the organic one is on special, I'll get that because that is my favorite. But again, I'm on a budget. But it can be done. This is only $2, so I get this one. And for other fun drinks, because I am a drinks person, I love different drinks, I have coconut water. It is the bomb. It's great for you. If you don't like it without anything else in it, you can get a little bit of cordial and mix it up with that, or you can just make smoothies out of it. Like, it's so good. What else have we got? Okay, condiments. I'm not really a ketchup person, but you can eat ketchup, that's fine. But I like mustard, just a regular mustard or Dijon mustard, whatever you want. I love to put it on my vegetables. I'm not a gravy person, so this is my go-to for all my potatoes and carrots and broccoli and things like that. So next thing, this is, if you have a sweet tooth, you're gonna love this, peanut butter. This or almond spread, it doesn't matter, any nut butter, obviously is vegan, and they're good. Yes, they are very calorie dense, but they're also good for you. So it's, if you use a teaspoon here and there, that's cool. I sometimes put it in my smoothie. So yeah, guilty. Next thing is something just to replace sugar, especially if you do a lot of baking. Is maple syrup. Again, any brand is fine. Just make sure that it's 100% pure, that it's not a golden syrup. It's not the same thing. Yes, it costs a little bit more, but this is worth it, trust me. I use it again on my oats in the morning and I love it. So that one. The next thing, this is a long video, sorry, is apple cider vinegar. No, I don't have it in the morning with a glass of water. I think that's disgusting. No judgment. If you're into it, cool. But no, I'm not there yet. I think I don't use it a lot, but sometimes certain recipes call for it. And I think I made a cashew sour cream the other day, and it had a teaspoon of it. So it's a staple. It's good to have. Yeah, there you go. Next thing is soy sauce, but It's actually called tamari sauce. I don't know why, but it's gluten-free and has had a lot less salt than normal soy sauce. After having this and going on a vegan diet, your taste buds change a lot. So if you were really used to a lot of very salty food, you're going to go the other way, in the other direction. So you're not going to able to handle regular soy sauce anymore. It's the strangest thing. So this you're going to like. So get this one. It's just in the health food aisle of your supermarket. And the next few things are not really like, you don't have to have them, but popcorn, raw popcorn. I'm a bit of a snack person, so I love my popcorn. Yes, you can put them with a bit of oil in the pot, like over there, or you can put them in the microwave, in a microwave safe bowl, and just air pop them, and they're a really delicious, healthy snack. And I think the last thing I can come up with today is applesauce. Like, to me, this is baby food, but apparently it replaces, I think, not egg, but it's like if you make a cake, especially like muffins and things like that, applesauce goes in a lot of those recipes. So a good thing to have. Again, it's really cheap. So, and obviously there's so much more food that you can get out there that can go in vegan recipes. But this is how I shop, and these are the things that I get and always have in my pantries, just so I'm ready and I know that I always have something to cook. I haven't shown you any vegetables other than the potatoes, and that's because you can buy any vegetables. Obviously, it depends on what kind of recipe you want to make, but these things will get you off to a really good start and just give you a foundation. So now you've got all these beautiful things. I just want to talk about one thing more, and that is what equipment that you need to cook all this awesome vegan food. Now, basically you can use whatever you already have. Like, it's, you know, it's not that different, but one thing that I had to invest in was a high-speed blender. Because if you're going to use it to make things like vegan ice cream or make your own flour or just blend your smoothies really, really nice and creamy, then you really need it. So I got this one. Lift it. It's huge. I got this from Fruity, which I hope I'm saying it right. It's the Optimum 8200 blender. Now, I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I just wanted to show you that I invested in one. It's about $280. And yeah, it's really good. I just tried to make some protein balls in it the other day, and I turned it to nut butter, which was not the right way to do it. So you got to learn how to do that as well. But, you know, it comes with instructions and everything, so you'll be fine. I just find it really hard to make all the things that I love with my old blender. It was only a $30 one from the supermarket, so it was time to invest in a new one anyway. But if you want to make things like that, you really have to have either a high-speed blender or what's it called? Like a food... What is that called? A food processor. That's it. So anyway, I hope that you really liked this video. I hope it helped you a little bit. So I'm going to list all the items below this video. So you don't really have to watch all the way to the end, but anyway, thank you if you did. Don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe and hit the little notification bell so you don't miss any uploads. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.